I call this fly my carp tugger, and it's primarily the fly I use to catch carp. You'll see in this case I'm going to use a black tail, but when I'm fishing for carp I'll often vary the colors of the tail: white, red, yellow, black. I find carp can be a bit color specific. This fly is weighted, so if you can see tailing carp, it allows you to get the fly to the fish very quickly. Ironically, this fly was tied as my carp fly, but to date it's one of my most successful catfish flies. As you can see, I've already placed a lead on the hook. This is a scud hook, size 8. I've placed the lead on the hook and I've used a tungsten bead for that extra weight. I'm just going to secure the lead. You can at this stage use super glue if you like, but I'm just going to make it easy on myself and just use cotton. I use a lot of cotton. This just allows me to get the shape, but also secures this lead from sliding. Just cover up all the lead, get the basic shape of the fly we want, like that. Today I'm going to use a black marabou tail, but like I say, you can vary the colors depending on the condition. You'll find that as the watercolor changes, so does the color preference of the carp change. Like most of my flies, very simple fly to tie. Just place the marabou in. If I'm really lazy, sometimes I'll just leave the fly like that without putting any dubbing on, and it works. This is a glister dubbing, but also UV dubbing is also quite suitable for this. I normally prefer a black dubbing with a little bit of light in it, a little bit of color. You have options here. You can tie a loose body, or you can tie it nice and tight. Sometimes if I want a little bit of extra movement on it, I just use marabou, and I dub marabou very loosely onto the body. The reason I call this fly my carp tugger is because I normally sight fish it to fish, and especially if there's a school of fish and I don't want to scare them, I'm inclined to hook that fish quickly and tug him straight out of the way of the other fish, landing him almost instantaneously. As you can see, it's a very simple fly to tie. That's it, complete.